How do you dry oranges in the oven? Have you ever wondered how to transform fresh oranges into delightful dried slices? Drying oranges in the oven is a simple and rewarding process. Let's go through the steps together. First, you will want to preheat your oven to a low temperature. This usually ranges from 170 degrees Fahrenheit to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. The exact temperature can depend on your preferred method, but keeping it low is key to drying without cooking the fruit. Next, wash your oranges thoroughly to remove any dirt or residues. After washing, slice the oranges thinly and evenly. Aim for slices that are about 1/8 to 1/4 inch thick. Thinner slices will dry faster and more evenly, so take your time with this step. Once you have your slices, pat them dry with a paper towel. This helps remove excess moisture, which is important for the drying process. Now, you will need a baking sheet lined with parchment paper or an oven-safe rack placed over a baking tray. This allows for better air circulation while the oranges dry. Arrange the orange slices in a single layer on your baking sheet or rack. Make sure to leave some space between each slice. This spacing promotes even drying and prevents them from sticking together. Now it is time to bake. Place the baking sheet in the oven and let the slices dry low and slow. This usually takes between 2 to 6 hours. The exact time will depend on the thickness of your slices and the temperature of your oven. Every 30 minutes to 1.5 hours, flip the slices over. This ensures both sides dry evenly and helps prevent any sticking or burning. Keep an eye on them, especially as they approach the end of the drying time. You will know the oranges are fully dried when they feel dry and leathery without any moist spots. Some slices may dry faster than others, so feel free to remove them in batches as they finish. After baking, allow the dried orange slices to cool completely. Once cooled, store them in an airtight container to keep them fresh. For a few practical tips, consider using a mandolin slicer for consistent thickness. It can make slicing easier and more uniform. Also, monitor the drying process closely, especially after a few hours. If you notice any slices are slightly moist after removing them from the oven, you can air dry them a bit to preserve their color and texture. Using an oven-safe rack instead of placing the slices directly on the baking sheet can improve air circulation, which helps with drying efficiency. This method of drying oranges is a great way to preserve their flavor and extend their shelf life. Dried orange slices can be enjoyed as snacks, used as garnishes, or added to recipes for a burst of citrus flavor. So why not give it a try? You will love the results.